G'day YouTubers and welcome back. Recently I've noticed there's been a couple of really big trailers that have been dropped and I thought I might break down a couple for you. We've had horror, true crime, sci-fi, and as well one that's going to have Nintendo fans going absolutely nuts, and myself included, especially when I got to see it. Now today I felt like jumping in and breaking down a couple of trailers that I'm actually really excited for and can't wait to see. We're going to break down Dust Bunny. We're going to break down Monster Ed Gein Story, which happens to be coming out on Netflix, which I'm really excited about. A couple of sci-fis, which included Predator Badlands, which is a standalone film, so we can't compare it to the other Predators before it comes out. Tron, Ares, and if you hang around right to the end, bit of a sneak peek for you of the new Super Mario Galaxy movie that's coming out. And I'm pretty excited to see that one, because actually when I got to see the sneak peek trailer of that, my 6-year-old son was sitting next to me and he's really into Mario after seeing the movie. And he said to me, "Dad, I can't wait to watch that." And I said, "Me too, mate," because I really loved my Nintendo Mario back in the day, so can't wait to see this new movie. Now, let's get stuck into a couple of these breakdowns. First up is Dust Bunny. This is a feature directorial debut of Bryan, the twisted genius behind Hannibal and Pushing Daisies. And just like his past work, this trailer feels both beautiful and deeply unsettling. The story follows Aurora, an 8-year-old girl living in New York City, played by newcomer Sophie Sloane. After a monster under her bed devours her family, she turns to her mysterious neighbor, played by Mads Mikkelsen, who just happens to be a hitman. And yes, you heard that right, a child asking a contract killer to slay a literal monster. The trailer mixes fairy tale imaginary with bone-chilling horror. We see Aurora's innocence contrasted against a surreal shadow-soaked world. Sigourney Weaver and David Dastmalchian round out the cast, giving this a star-studded edge. From the TIFF reviews, people are already calling it a dark fairy tale horror with heart. Fuller seems to be asking whether monsters are only real in our imagination, or if sometimes they are all too real. To me, this one's going to feel like a mix between, Pan's Labyrinth and probably Hannibal, and that's where I'm really curious to see if he's going to deliver on this one. But looking at the trailer, I believe that it's going to be a strong case that this is going to be a pretty good movie, everyone. Right, next up we have another Netflix special which I think is going to be really good, and it's starring Charlie Hunnam and it's called Monster, the Ed Gein Story. Next, the 3rd season of Ryan Murphy's Monsters anthology, and this one dives straight into one of America's most infamous killers, Ed Gein. Played by Charlie Hunnam, this trailer immediately sets a bleak, snow-covered tone in 1950s Wisconsin. Gein isn't just another true crime figure. His twisted acts, grave robbing, killings, and creating grotesque trophies went on to inspire Psycho, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Silence of the Lambs. And the trailer doesn't shy away from showing how much of horror pop culture we owe to this single case. Laurie Metcalf is chilling as Augusta, Gein's domineering mother. We also see Tom Hollander as Alfred Hitchcock and Olivia Williams as Alma Reveal, hinting that the show will explore how Gein's crimes echoed into cinema itself. The series runs for 8 episodes and the trailer sets up for a psychological deep dive. It looks like this won't just be about the crimes, it's about the isolation, madness, and how real horror bleeds into storytelling. I feel the challenge for this one, for Netflix especially, will be how to show the gruesome material or portray it without sort of glorifying the story itself. You just want to tell the story without sort of making him a total superstar. But if you're into true crime, you like Charlie Hunnam, or it really looks pretty like it's going to have some cinematic weight in this might be, the season for you to come check out on Netflix. Now the next one, I always get a little bit iffy on my sci-fi because I'm a real big sci-fi boy, but the next one is Predator Badlands. Now, not too sure how this one's going to go because I did do a little bit of research on it, and it is a standalone film, so it's not actually going to be attached to the other ones or, Predator Killer of Killers, which just came out, which I've got to admit, for an animated movie, Predator Killer of Killers was spectacular. Now let's not jump into that one and let's have a chat about Predator Badlands. Now let's head off-world with Predator Badlands, directed by Dan Trachtenberg, who revitalized the franchise with Prey. This is the 7th main Predator film and it takes a bold new direction. Set in the future on a remote planet, the trailer shows us a young Predator who's been cast out of his clan, brutal, scarred and alone. He finds an unlikely ally in Thea, played by Ella Fanning. Together they embark on a journey to find the ultimate adversary. Visually, this trailer is darker and grittier than the past Predator films. Sweeping desert landscapes, ruins of alien civilizations, and brutal one-on-one combat, giving it a post-apocalyptic, almost survivalist tone. What's fascinating is the dynamic For the first time, we're not just following humans being hunted, but actually rooting for a predator protagonist. It flips the formula, making the hunter into an underdog. There's still plenty of trademark brutality, glowing green blood, high-tech weaponry, and thermal vision shots, but it feels like Trachtenberg wants to push the mythology forward rather than rehash old beats. Now it does, this trailer leaves me excited, but as well a little bit cautious, because I do love my sci-fi, and especially my Predator, my aliens, and seeing as they're sort of flipping the script on this one and not going as the usual predators hunting humans or predators hunting predators, it's sort of a buddy where a predator meets, obviously a robot and becomes friends and then goes out hunting. And yeah, it seems like this Predator's a bit of an underdog story from the original Predators that we've seen, where they were sort of, I'm guessing the bad guys. I've never really seen them as that much of a bad guy, but they were the bad guys and they were the ultimate hunters. Whereas this one sort of looks like, a new Predator trying to come up through the ranks, but as they said, cast out of the clan, and obviously trying to prove itself. But this will be very interesting to see how Dan Trachtenberg takes this. Now, it's taken a long time for this sci-fi to roll back around, and it's pretty exciting that it is finally coming back around, and it's Tron Ares, and it's really exciting to see that it's actually following the original movies, and it's just an add-on to Legacy. It's like the third movie pretty much, and it's going to be really interesting to see how they pull that off. And I feel that Jared Leto actually suits this movie a lot better than, people probably shoot me for this, but than him in Suicide Squad. I didn't really like him in Suicide Squad or Morbius, but this Tron Ares actually looks like it's going to be good with him in it. Now, switching gears into neon and digital dreams, we have Tron Ares. The long-awaited sequel to Tron Legacy finally arrives after more than a decade. The trailer is a dazzling mix of nostalgia and new ideas. We see Jared Leto as Ares, a highly advanced program sent into the real world, the first true encounter between humanity and digital AI beings. And yes, Jeff Bridges is back as Kevin Flynn, with a new ensemble cast including Greta Lee, Evan Peters, and Gillian Anderson. Visually, it's everything you'd expect from Tron. Sleek light cycles, glowing grids, and surreal landscapes. But the tone feels darker and heavier, partly thanks to the score by Nine Inch Nails. Industrial beats and electronic distortion gives the trailer an edge that feels less glossy and more dangerous. The director even said he wanted to bring more heart to Tron, not just visuals. If the trailer's anything to go by, Ares could be the first film in the series to really balance spectacle with genuine emotion. And being a big fan of sci-fi and seeing the original movies, I'm really excited to see, and obviously how they tie it in. But I actually feel that Jared Leto is really going to pull off all stops for this one and be really good as Ares. But as well, the run that really gets me is good old Jeff Bridges coming back as Flynn. That's so cool to see that he's popping back up, and he's still kicking and a pretty kick-ass actor. We love you, Jeff Bridges. Now, hopefully y'all stuck around for the little secret bonus trailer that we're going to whack in there, which is Super Mario Galaxy, which is coming out on April 3rd, 2026, which is next year. It is a little bit away, but it's pretty exciting to see that they're going to continue with the Mario movies. I myself actually didn't mind the original one with John Leguizamo in it. That was actually pretty cool, but I love my old school cult movies. They're pretty cool. But the new Mario, I've got to admit, was really awesome to see, especially how they did it and portrayed it and brought a lot of the game stuff in, and there was a lot of Easter eggs and stuff, which was cool. And then now finding out that Super Mario Galaxy is going to come out, got me excited. Probably a lot of Nintendo fans as well as my kids. Now let's get stuck into this one. The official title was revealed during the September 2025 Nintendo Direct, the Super Mario Galaxy movie. That's right, we're going cosmic. Set for release on April 3rd, 2026, this is a direct sequel to the Super Mario Bros. Movie, which smashed box office records in 2023. Illumination, Universal, and Nintendo are back on board, which is with the original writers and directors nailing out this movie. The whole voice cast is returning. Chris Pratt as Mario, Anya Taylor-Joy as Peach, Charlie Day as Luigi, Jack Black as Bowser, Keegan-Michael Kay as Toad, and Kevin Michael Richardson as Kamek. The trailer teases a new galactic adventure. Star-filled skies, floating planets, and yes, the Loomis. Rosalina's presence is hinted, and the fans of Galaxy games know that means a bigger, more magical universe than ever before. Now, with the first movie, obviously they were playing it safe, keeping the nostalgia in the movie and bringing us all back into it. Now, I feel this one, they're going to try and blow out of the water, and they're going to take us cosmic, and we might see a lot more of the Mario universe, and it'll be really cool to see. One of my favorite characters, even though I remember him from the Mario Tennis on Nintendo 64, was Waluigi, and you don't actually get to see him a lot. You know, that's Wario's brother, and that's really cool. I would like to see Waluigi in the next movie. So there you have it, everyone. We've got from monsters under the bed, serial killers, predators, neon warriors, and plumbers going into outer space. I think we have a seriously good lineup of movies that are coming out in, the next year or next couple of months as well. Now, I have a question for you guys. What's your favorite trailer or most trailer you're excited about coming up? Why don't you drop it down in the comments and let me know. And as usual, just like to thank all my subs for liking and watching my videos. I love you all and I love it. Anyone that's new that's watching that's made it this far, don't forget to like and subscribe, and maybe jump over to my page, check out some of my other videos, you might just like them. And as usual, I will catch all of you beautiful people on the next one.